old are you, Miss Ricky?
19.
19. Are you allowed to drink where you live?
No.
When your daughter borrowed your car that evening, did you intend for her to be home?
No, I
night?
didn't. She was actually going to visit these friends. It wasn't a party, or I didn't know it was a party.
You didn't know it was a party?
Exactly. And she went over there, you know, I mean, I trust her. She was staying the night, and I talked to her that evening when she got there.
Okay, so everybody's drinking and pretty well drunk, right?
Yes.
And?
We went to bed. And when I woke up, Troy wasn't there, and when he came home, he said, I have something to tell you. And he said, I totaled your car. So I called my mom.
Who were you with? Do you remember that?
Vinny and Kenzie.
They were all with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Where were you going?
I don't remember.
Who was driving?
I don't remember.
Who was hurt?
No one. I mean, no one went to the hospital the next day.
I didn't ask who went to the hospital. I said, who was, put your hand down. I said, who was hurt?
No.
Have any bumps? Have any bruises? Who was
Well,
this?
actually, I did have like a little raspberry on my side,
Yeah.
but
Who was this?
my friend Matt
Where was he?
at his house.
He wasn't with you that night.
No, ma'am.
So what's he doing here?
Well, I woke up at his house the next morning.
Matt, were you at the party?
No, I wasn't at the party.
You anywhere?
I was at my house that evening.
How old are you, sir?
20.
Have you had the opportunity to see me on television?
Yes,
You know that I can be your best friend or your worst nightmare. You do understand that.
absolutely.
And I'm always your best friend if you tell me the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Conversely, if you don't, it's not a good thing. So, what time did Mr. Copley get to your house on the evening or the morning of the 7th or the 8th?
It was around 2:30 in the morning.
Do you live alone?
No, I live at home with my mom, my grandma.
So tell me how he got into your house at 2:30 in the morning.
Well, I was asleep, and then I heard a banging on my window, and when I pulled the blinds open, and I saw Troy, and he was pretty drunk.
Was he alone?
Yes.
So what did you do and what did he do?
He said...
Look at me. Go ahead.
Sorry.
He said?
He said, Matt. I said, what? But he kept saying my name, so I said, meet me at the back door. I'll let you in. So I let him in, and he was obviously drunk, stumbling and everything. And then he said he had been in a car accident with Vinny and Kenzie, and kept saying that, you know, he was drunk and that they were getting him drunk, and just shot after shot, and then he threw up and fell asleep.
But they weren't with him.
At my house? No, later
He
on.
was all by himself.
Yes.
Because he drove my car home, I don't know how, and picked up another car and drove it to his house. That's how he got there. I don't even know how he drove my car. My car is totaled.
He got another car?
He got into another car, which is his grandmother's car. He has no insurance on any car.
Just a second. Do you know how he got to your house?
I have no idea.
Do you know how he left your house the next day?
Yes, he did leave in his grandmother's car.
Oh. Mr. Copley, how old are you, sir?
20.
And what do you do?
I'm a valet and a student.
What kind of a valet?
Like valet cars.
Where?
Copley Symphony Hall down in San Diego.
Are they any relation to you?
I wish.
But they're not.
No.
Perfect. I certainly hope that somebody who sees this program will advise them that the worst nightmare can be, at this point, having you valet park cars. Because you drink and you drive. And now the whole world knows that you drink and you drive, and you shouldn't have a license, and certainly nobody's car should be given or entrusted to you for parking because you're untrustworthy. You get behind the wheel of a car drunk. So far, you got behind the wheel of a car on the 7th of October, 2 different cars.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Were you arrested as a result of this incident?
No, ma'am.
Ever been arrested for DUI?
No, ma'am.
Been lucky. Your luck's not going to hold out forever.
And later today,
Were you